Hey there, it's the Machine of Nonsense, episode 145, and we're doing another Bracket of Nonsense refresh episode. If you didn't catch our last one, we came up with 20 new entrants for the Bracket of Nonsense, and we gotta get rid of 20. So we've done a little bit of that. We're gonna do a little bit more. I'm your host, Eric, joined as always by Kayla.
Hey, hey.
And they say he's got the drip, the post-nasal drip. It's Tomas.
Yes. I'm all rizzed up and dripped out, guys.
Oh,
as the kids say.
He's bearing the brunt of illness to be here with us tonight, and we love him for it. Mike, are you feeling healthy today?
Oh, I got a license to ill, baby.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Very good. Very good. So it's going to be the four of us today doing a little Bracket of Nonsense refreshing. We'll get to that in just a bit. But, Tomas, it has been a minute since you've been on the show. You've been to New York in that time?
Yes, I have.
How was that?
It was a city.
You had a bagel sandwich, I hear, right?
I did have a bagel sandwich.
That sounds great.
Bagel was good. I will tell you. Okay, so I had the bagel, which was recommended. I did not get around to having a deli sandwich because I was only there for say 6-7 hours total, and I wasn't going to eat a bagel sandwich, a slice of pizza, and a deli sandwich all within that time frame. I love myself too much nowadays, but no, yeah, New York was pretty cool. My favorite part was we went to Central Park, and Central Park is fucking gorgeous.
I saw the pictures, and even in pictures, it looked phenomenal.
Yeah. Fuck the city, go to the park. I wish I had more
Asian lady there from Home Alone. Was she there?
No, I did not see her. I saw some weird stuff though. There's what I would imagine an Instagram model modeling in a bikini in front of a statue in the middle of the park. That was kind of weird. There was about 20 people just eating picnic lunches around her too. That was even more weird. Saw some kids dressed up in old timey clothes having a picnic. I chased some geese. That was one of my highlights. I saw a turtle, which made me think of Aaron. That was nice. Hit me right here. And other than that, walking around the park was cool. It sucked. So I had a 35-pound backpack on my back because we didn't do any check-on luggage and we hadn't stopped into where we were staying prior. So
yep. We do that. It's a hassle.
Oh,
that was probably the worst part of New York. But yeah, we didn't get lost.
Man, you did it.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get lost.
Nice.
Figured out the trains. Numbers, man. North and south.
I like
and
north and south. Yep.
So in the 6-7 hours you were there, how many times did you hear, "Hey, I'm walking here"?
I probably said it about 20 times.
Jackie heard it a bunch.
I'm certain that they love it when out-of-towners do that.
I probably made at least 50 Seinfeld references the whole entire time I was there. I was just looking for everything. These pretzels are making me thirsty. You name it. No, but it was cool. And then New Jersey was fucking slick as hell too, man. Fucking middle of fall. It was gorgeous. We're in the nicer part of Jersey, But it was cool. Other than getting sick, I enjoyed my time there. Also, fucking Italian bakeries in Jersey, top notch. Best Linzer tart cookie I've had, bar none, and I've had a lot.
Wow,
so
yummy.
You've heard it here first, folks. Some stereotypes, good, very good.
Yeah.
Nowhere
near the shore or Coney Island.
I gotta say, Tomas, in the pictures I saw, you had big Laszlo energy.
That was the idea.
Yeah, I felt it. You did it. Nailed it, man.
It was a Halloween themed wedding, which was kind of fun. We all kind of dressed up and did our thing. And I was like,
it looked great.
I got this bartender vest. I will be. If anybody asks, I'm just an ordinary human bartender. So.
That's excellent. You got some gameplay on the plane, didn't you?
Oh yeah, shit. I finished Metal Gear Solid 1. That game's still fun. Like, I just
We'll all be the
storyline.
judge of that soon, I think.
I don't know, man. I guess it's been like a really long time since I've played it. Obviously, there's better Metal Gear Solid games, but Connect is like I haven't gone back to it in like forever, and I didn't realize how many like hints and like further storyline shit that they like drop in the first Metal Gear Solid. Like I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's fucking Saladin or fucking the end credit thing I even fucking forgot about. So I was like, oh yeah, shit, that's literally leading right into Metal Gear Solid 2.
Mr. President.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I know who he's talking about. Doc Ock himself.
Let's not spoil it too much for Kayla. She's about to do her
Oh,
playthrough,
fuck.
so
I'm probably gonna play 2 relatively soon, but
nice.
I got stuck back in Grindville. Fucking.
This guy.
I dipped the toe in at about level 1,000. Now I got 4 characters at about level 5,000. So
Jesus Christ. What is that game? What the fuck is that?
it's a thing, baby.
Oh boy. Did
Damn.
you get anything
last-
else going while you were gone?
Last thing, literally like probably about 20 minutes before I got on, Jackie got to see Trunks kill Frieza on Earth. So
Nice.
yeah, we're there.
That was
Tons
a
of spoilers
big,
for Kayla.
big day for me, that episode, when it finally came.
I understand exactly what you're talking about. I know.
So Trunks, you might think are the things you swim in. No, it's a person
man.
in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it's a human
Yeah.
name, or no, a Saiyan name, half Saiyan, half human name
He's
from the future,
halfway.
of course. Yeah, they've got cool names in the future.
Yeah.
So
Kira Toriyama was just kind of winging it during that whole entire saga. so-
basically, it's real cool stuff, is what I'm saying. It's
I mean,
the coolest
is
stuff.
it a name as cool as Mobius?
Probably not. No, I don't think so.
Mobius
No.
is pretty cool.
Although,
Janemba? I mean, come on.
yeah, although, okay, so funny little tidbit. Tony has forced his wife to watch this whole entire series.
Wow.
And a little bit further, jump ahead, another story arc when Kid Trunks and Goten fuse and they make the fat fusion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She started calling him Gunks instead of Gotex. So.
Kayla, when
Feel free to
we
use it.
just have unlimited time to do something stupid and watch all of Dragon Ball Z, I need you to come up with dumb names for the characters, please.
Big Dum Dum.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, thank you. Mobius, Loki has been a series, 5 episodes in. Are you caught up, Mike? You're probably caught up, maybe.
I haven't watched 5 yet.
Okay. Tomas, are you watching Loki at all?
I have let my subscription. Okay, so long story short, Disney Plus. Somebody stole my password.
Damn.
So I had to reset my account, and they set me up with a temporary account. And they're like, "Remember, you have to reset up your account. This will expire in a month." And I just never got around to doing that. So
I feel you.
me and the mouse, we haven't been hanging in a while.
I don't know what the mouse
Disney-
is going to do without you. I don't know.
It's
Disney
blood in,
scares
blood
me
out
now
with the
too,
mouse
man.
gang, bro. So you're
Disney puts out like way too much shit, man. Like I
Way
got
too much
enough.
shit.
I got enough anxiety, man. You guys talk about shows and stuff, and I'm like, I'm just out here watching MASH.
He be out there watching MASH, folks. He's out there watching MASH.
Jackie wants to shoehorn a MASH person into the bracket. I recommended Hawkeye or Radar, but you don't know what I'm talking about.
I
do.
vaguely know who Hawkeye is. I think he's
Alan
kind of the
Alda.
weirdo, right? Oh, he's Alan Alda. Okay, so he's not the weirdo. That's got to be the other guy.
Radar's his buddy, right? Like the
Radar is like he's the
other surgeon or whatever.
No. He had he had two buddies. We're gonna go into like a fucking Mash Deep lore dive now.
We should.
I was just wondering who Radar was. That's all.
The main buddy doctor is BJ Honeycutt. There was another guy before that. He got too big for his britches. He wanted to be the star. Walked away from the show.
BJ Honeycutt has to be a Bond girl, right? Come on, what? That's not a real name.
There's like a whole episode where like Alan Alda's trying to figure out what the hell BJ stands for. So never gets an answer.
It was a simpler time in those MASH days. I think.
Dude. All I can say is war is hell.
Goodness.
Damn.
So Loki.
Yes, Loki.
That's Kayla. What are your thoughts on Loki 5 episodes in? 1 episode from the finale.
Oh, that's right.
Oh fuck.
I'm going down. I'm going down. It's not a fun ride down.
We're yelling
sad.
Damn.
I don't love it. I don't love it. I liked it more episode 1, I still liked it. 2, I still liked it. 3, I still liked it. But it's I don't know where we're going now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are breaking my heart because like our end of the
Tom
year
Hiddleston,
discussions-
still a joy to watch. Owen Wilson, still a joy to watch. They're doing stuff though.
It's a little complicated.
But are
There's just
they
not
doing
enough
stuff?
of them? I think maybe that might be the there was so much of them and Sylvie in the first season, and now we're introducing other characters and
It's pretty
You're
chaotic.
telling me a Marvel property is introducing too many characters?
Yes, yeah. Who would have
Holy
guessed?
shit, guys! Are they doing Secret Wars 2? Electric Boogaloo? Fuck.
That 5th episode was at least interesting. I like the thought process. I like the plot of the 5th episode. I just kind of didn't like where it left us. I think if the transition from 4 to 5 and whatever 6 is going to be, whatever this finale is going to be, I felt a little like, all right, what are we doing here? I don't know. So it's. I don't know. That first season was so great, and the second season, I think, unless the finale is just like phenomenal, at best, it's gonna be like
It's just like
all
filler.
right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. At least it's only 6 episodes. It's only gonna end up being 3 hours total or whatever, 4 hours total of our lives. If we want to use the term wasted or whatever else, it's not like a big commitment or anything else, but there's so much cool stuff around that show, and like even inside of that show, the TVA is cool. I've liked Kiwi Kwan's like introduction in the show.
I like Kiwi.
Yeah. And I don't know. There's stuff to like. It's just I don't know that they're gonna land that plane. We'll see. We'll see.
How it's been for a while, man.
Yeah, it seems like a broken record at this point. Of like,
at least it didn't get like the Secret Invasion treatment, man.
Oof.
They like literally turned that shit into MODOK.
I will say it's better than Secret Invasion. No matter what happens in the 6th episode, I think I can still be like, just based on like aesthetics alone, and like Kayla said, like Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson like being fun to watch and stuff. I think and Kiwi Kwan, I think like it's doing enough to at least put it above Secret Invasion, if that's saying much.
Remember when this was like the most exciting thing we talked about like all year?
Because the first season was great. First season
It was
really
so good.
wonderful.
WandaVision was fun. Fucking even the Winter Falcon was late as fuck.
I'm kind of ready for all this to just be done, so we can just have our X-Men.
X-Men.
But did you hear the news, man? Echo's being TVMA, man. TVMA. Echo's gonna.
I don't care.
Echo's
I don't.
gonna- she might say the fuck word or something.
Oh,
I don't know if you can do that on TVMA, but
It sounds like we're not getting Blade ever. That thing has like director number 3 or something. Mahershala, I guess, is thinking about bowing out. So.
Oh no!
I'm sure he has multiple times.
Yeah, Marvel's in a state, guys. It's in a state right now. I don't know.
Wait. I liked Marvel.
On Hulu though. On Hulu.
Yes, yeah. Good.
I preferred Marvel back when they were almost going bankrupt.
I loved him for
And they had
about
a
10
fire
years
sale.
there. It was really happy times for about 10 years there, and you know.
Oh, it was a fucking roller coaster,
good
dude.
run.
It was the best.
Yeah, who had a better run? You know, kind of no one. You know, and all good runs come to an end, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they just jumped the shark too much or if they just. I don't know, man. Fucking, they killed it though on that fucking Infinity Wars arc.
Oh yeah, it was wonderful. Shifting gears a little bit from
I'm a
shitting
little
on
depressed.
Marvel. Just finished Alan Wake 2, like a couple hours ago, and
How's that?
still processing like the ending and my overall thoughts on it. But I think it's safe to say for me that it's the best produced game, I would say, this year. If not like one of the best like production value games of all time, in my opinion. Like it's beautiful to look at. They're doing some wild stuff with melding of live action and the CG, everything that they're doing to meld weird stuff, voice acting with like lip syncing to live action, all melded into video game like while gameplay is happening. Music, it's a total just kind of like they took some of the themes that they explored in the original Alan Wake and then furthered on in Control, and just kind of turned it up to 11 in a lot of ways, and for better or for worse sometimes. I think some of it can be a little grating, I guess. Like the tone can shift often wildly in this game, but I still think I love it. I would like my early, like just top of mind. I think I really loved playing that game. It was definitely more good than bad. And found out. I will say, if anyone's still on the fence of playing it or anything else, I consider this like a almost more of a direct sequel to Control than it is to Alan Wake 1. I can't imagine not at least checking out like a primer or something if you've never played, like if you played Alan Wake 1 and never played Control, or any of the DLC or anything else. I highly recommend watching a video or something to get caught up, because
you need more than a video, I think.
Yeah. I think I haven't played Alan Wake 2, but I think even just like the handling, the mechanics are more Control-y. The battling is more like Control than Alan Wake, the original.
You take that back.
It's progressed.
The characters definitely like strafe in a very similar way. I mean, like Control has so many like different abilities of throwing objects in the environment,
right.
and jumping and stuff like that like Alan Wake doesn't. But
yeah, you're more restricted.
Yeah, you're definitely more restricted. But I will say
away
like,
the fun.
I will say your character like models move in a lot of the same ways, at least. Like just when you're running or left to right, strafing, that kind of thing. Even aiming your weapon is all very, very similar.
Same flying, same dashing. Oh wait, that's not.
No. That'll be in Alan Wake 3 and Control 2, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely advanced from it, but I just think you can't go to Alan Wake 2 without playing Control to have that like bridge.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. I think there's just so many connective tissues there, and it's such a weird. I mean, they are leaning incredibly heavy into the Remedy connected universe. All of the Max Payne references. I've never played Quantum Break, but apparently there's a lot of at least like subtle
I think
references
they're doing
to that.
Quasi references to that. They can't really directly reference that. So.
Yeah. So, but
they lean into the connected universes though, like very heavily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the most meta game ever too, and it's like they're not shying away from it whatsoever. They're like, yes, this is a video game about a writer who writes about television and movies, and art is important, and it's all a connected thing in the wider world. And isn't it cool that all of those things are magical? It's very much that, and some of it I love, some of it I really really love. But it's just a really pretty game to look at. It is horrifying, great sound design. There's some horrific shit in this game. Like,
you think it's really spooky?
Oh man, I was terrified. I so many jump scares for me. There's some environmental
the whole section
stuff
that you seemed more on edge than the rest.
Yeah. I think for me, just like walking in the woods and the monsters, the creatures that you're fighting and stuff, the Taken and the wolves and whatnot. Like the combat is kind of challenging, maybe not difficult, but like challenging. I found myself, needing to heal and run and stuff like that, and running low on ammo from time to time. And like, to me, that makes it, there's a real tension there. So like just walking through the woods as Saga, or in like the subway or something as Alan, and with the sound cranked up and just hearing terrible things, and the wild, especially the things that they do to like flash things on the screen, especially like AMV type stuff, like that got me almost every single time, like, because
that's just cheap, stupid stuff, though. I don't give them credit for
it. But it just works because like I never felt like in a lot of games like Resident Evil, oftentimes like I feel like I kind of know I'm gonna go around this corner and I'm pretty sure that something's coming or whatever else. Okay. I felt very surprised at like just it felt very random of when they decided to throw a ghoul in there or something, just a scream on screen or something, and it worked for me. I
could tell you, I still don't know where some of that dynamite's coming from in the RE4 remake.
I really liked doing those back to back. Like Kayla played RE4, and then I played Separate Ways, and then we went right into Alan Wake, and that was maybe just like the blood pressure was already up from all of that, and it was a good.
You got all the spookies in.
I got all the spookies in. It was good. I really enjoyed our time with those.
Hell yeah!
How far are you in it, Mike?
I have reached the We Sing portion.
Sure.
Game. Very cool. Remedy is just, I love what they do with, like Eric said, just the multimedia-ness of it. Love finding just every little new radio clip or a TV commercial that you can find. I love all that live action stuff that they're doing. It's just kind of a head scratcher of a plot for me. I kind of have a grasp on it, and then I'm like, well, if what I'm grasping is right, I don't really like what's going on.
Oh no.
I don't know. I have a question for Eric. So you can reach a point in the game where you can kind of switch between the two characters. Should I be worried? Like, is there stuff you can miss with that, or is it just kind of switch whenever you find a puddle? You should probably do that, or
I think it wants you to switch every time you find a puddle. I think like the game is probably best played doing that. I did not. I did like I played like a pretty long section with Saga, switched to Alan, played a pretty long section, and then got to the end game with Saga and still had like some Alan stuff to do. And it once you do it allows for that, which was real. It was pretty cool, and I didn't feel like like the story was harmed or anything by it, because you'll get like the other side of some conversations. Essentially, like you'll see things like if you play through to the end with Saga, you get to a point where it's like, oh, you have to see what happened to Alan, basically. Like, it shoots you back, and now you have to play through to the end of Alan's, like, story or whatever else. And I think that would happen no matter, like, if you never went into Alan's world, you'd just be shot back, like, several chapters or whatever else. But it kind of shows you the flip side of a lot of, like, maybe the decisions that were made and stuff, and why was this item here? Or something. How did this happen or whatever else? Oh, it happened because Alan did something in in the dark world or that kind of thing. So I don't think there's like probably the perfect way to do it is like flip flop every chapter or something like that. But I didn't feel like I missed out or anything by not doing it that way. I found the Saga stuff way more interesting overall. I just wanted to kind of see her stuff more. I liked her weapons a little better and whatnot. I think they differentiated that pretty well in terms of like you get different weapons and different abilities and stuff, the two characters. So it feels pretty different playing as Alan versus Saga. But you play about the same amount as both. I think you get a little more time with Saga than you do with Alan, maybe. Would you say that, Kayla? I think, maybe?
We did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But,
cool game. I agree. I prefer Saga's kind of world better. For those wondering why we mentioned puddle when switching characters, it's a puddle. It's a puddle left behind from the magical janitor's mop bucket from Control. Okay, so that clears that up.
Who loves singing tango? Loves singing tango. So yes,
man, what a guy that Ati.
Ati, yes.
I'm just really. When I'm playing the game, I'm just frustrated most of the time. I feel like the game constantly wants you to just be looking around, searching for stuff, but then they throw these fucking shadow fuckers like sometimes, and then you have to fight them, which isn't fun. And I don't know, because I recently played Separate Ways as well right before this, and gosh, that feels so good to be shooting things.
You're talking about a masterpiece, though. I mean,
but I still want to see all the things and find all the stuff. Have you guys had any bugs, glitches, anything?
Luckily, I would say I had a single one in the like kind of the final boss battle, or very very near. There's like a big battle you get into very near the end, and I pulled out a flare to use a flare. It wouldn't activate, and I was able to switch to a different weapon eventually. And got beat up a little bit because my flare wouldn't go off. But I switched to a different weapon, but it still had the prompt on the screen for like press R2 to ignite the flare. It didn't seem to really like affect anything necessarily, but that was kind of the only. Can you think of anything else, Kayla, that I ran into bug-wise?
There was a time that you swore it was glitching out. but we discovered that it was just like you had to go to your mind space and like read the things to like activate something. So beware of that. If you're like, why can I not pick this up? It's right here. I'm looking at it. You gotta activate the quest, basically.
Yes, good call out there, because that was probably my
I was like, this motherfucker was bitching about a glitch for a while.
That was the most frustrated I got in the whole thing, because it was literally like, you found some things and it was like, hey, go and grab this circuit board. And I'm like, okay, I know where that is. Cool. I'm going to go to where that circuit board is. And I go to where that circuit board is, and you can't touch it. Because, like Kayla said, you had to go to your mind
put
place.
The sticker in the sticker album.
Right, exactly. Yes. That was really the only time that mechanic, or like the investigation mechanic, really like stopped me from progressing or like confused me, where I was like, I just got real frustrated and was like, oh, I guess it's just a glitch and I'm gonna have to reload a save or something. I think I even did. I think I like saved and reloaded or something, but
You did.
I find it real easy to just kind of stumble around and waste time because you didn't go to the mine place and put a piece of evidence on the board.
Yeah, you got to get into the habit of just like doing that.
Yeah, and I have, but
yeah.
The game does not really give you, it is not like Horizon where Aloy will say, I think I need to climb that. Saga is not telling you I need to go to the mine place right now. She will let you just walk around that dark ass forest forever. Did you guys have any problems with the words of power collectible that you can find?
No.
Activating them?
No, I think I was able to just shine the light on them at all times.
I feel like they're either bugged or I have to be. I feel like I'm wasting like 5 batteries sometimes trying to activate these things.
Oh, you don't have to actually do the beam.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Damn.
Another thing the game does not tell you about.
Yeah, if you just like use your regular like,
right angle,
if you aim like with your gun, where you're like aiming the gun and the
Oh no! I've used so much battery juice until one just wouldn't. I had multiple that I couldn't activate, and I ran out of flashlights, so I just stopped collecting them. I don't care.
I did skip quite a few, like, because you find maps or whatever that kind of like highlight where they all are on the map,
right?
But I didn't
map
go
is
off the beaten
not
path.
Awful, by the way. It's
not a great map. Not a
terrible.
Good map. Yeah.
Any map that when you fucking open it, it doesn't go directly to where you are on the fucking map.
God.
So stupid. You have to like find yourself, and there's a find yourself button, but it's another thing. You have to train yourself to use the stupid things in the game, and it's frustrating.
You guys are really selling this game.
Well, it is a very tiny map too. It's not like I use the map constantly, and it's not a great map. It's not like it doesn't have a bunch of detail, and there's not like any. It's a flat map, so there's no elevation or switching.
Just like a pocket ranger map.
Right.
Right. The game wants you to use the map all the time. And it doesn't work half the time. I'm hitting the map button like over and over. It like I don't know. There's like rules of this game that I just don't understand, I guess. I
almost feel like the game doesn't want you to use the map. Like, I feel like you could probably play that game. Like, I feel like I was maybe over-reliant on the map, especially...
That's what a map's for, bro.
Well, but the thing is, like, the game has, like light is such a big thing in the game, right? So, like, if you're looking off into the distance and you see any sort of light source... You pretty much know, all right, I gotta head in that direction, right? And
Metal Gear Solid, man. As soon as I crawl in those tunnels, Master Miller calls me up. He said, "Follow those rats." To go into this light, bro.
So like, but there's a lot of environmental stuff like that, and I think it's meant to like you're an FBI agent in a place like she's never been to. Or maybe has. And so you're meant to be disoriented, right? And you're this dude stuck in the dark place, which is this dream sequence kind of thing. Like, I feel like you're meant to be disoriented and meant to like just explore the environment and stuff, and maybe not use the map. I used the map a lot, and it's not a great map, but
maybe you're just giving this game a little too much credit.
I just think it's a really good game. I don't know.
It's jocking a lot of its goodness from Control, though, and it kind of pisses me off that they use so much, like they share a lot, because it's like, oh man, that should be Control's thing, but they're blending everything together, and I'm really excited for that Max Payne 1 and 2 remake or whatever they're doing.
That I'm excited for.
Hell yeah.
Max Payne 2, dope.
Yeah, I really like both of those games. Max Payne 1 is like probably like the first kind of mature game like that I ever played, like pre even GTA 3 probably, and it was just so cool. Like it was kind of mind blowing at the time.
Yeah, man, fucking a lot of cool shit in those games.
The kind of what Remedy has in their toolkit now and what they're able to do has me really excited for the future, even though I'm not particularly loving Alan Wake 2. But
yeah, all right, a full ass like action game will be really, really good. Like their version of Bullet Time, whatever the new Bullet Time is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
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 Was that it, Kayla? I mean, we spent a lot of time on playing Alan Wake. I heard it was kind of on the shorter side, but we put in about 25 hours total, and we did not like do a completionist run. There's a lot of cult stashes left in the woods that we didn't get and stuff. But yeah, about 25 hours for us.
Plowing on.
I'm at like 8-ish.
Okay. Yeah. That makes about sense. You said the song part. Fun part.
Oh yes, yeah. I played through some of that.
What else you been up to?
I've devoured the latest 3 episodes of Scavenger's Reign. Only 3 of those left. Can't wait. I really, really like the show.
And maybe that's our next one, Kayla.
It's just like you're watching it and you're like, I'm so invested in all of the storylines that are happening on this fucking beautiful, dangerous planet. And man, can't wait. I don't know if this is a one-off or anything, or if there's going to be more. I don't even really want to know. But yeah, other than that, I mean, still haven't finished Mario. I need to get through Alan Wake. I need to do that, and then Mario will be my dessert.
There you go.
And
nice.
Didn't get WarioWare yet. I've heard that it's pretty good. I'm excited for that, and I think that's it. I don't think I've really seen any new flicks or anything like that yet.
Nice. Well, let's get to our email. We got an urgent email.
Oh no!
From Tim from Flint, Michigan. I don't know if that's a joke, if it's actually like a gentleman from Flint, Michigan, or if that's a joke about their water quality. But
oh no,
I don't know. Anytime I see Flint, Michigan now, I just feel sad. Like it. I don't know.
A little depressing.
Right. Tim. So he says, hope you guys read this sometime around Halloween. So that's good. We're kind of ish. Yeah, we're Halloween-ish here. I'm glad I read it and we're getting to it because it's very Halloween themed. So yeah, hope you guys read this sometimes around Halloween. What did you all dress up for Halloween? Kids and pets, if you didn't dress up yourself. Also, what was the coolest costume you saw either in person or on the internet?
I'll go
Sorry.
first.
Sure.
Selena and I were Beetlejuice and Lydia.
I saw that.
That was fun.
Looked very good.
Amelia was Coraline. That was pretty cool. Greg did so we do so many different trunk or treats. So Greg will be Teen Wolf one trunk or treat. He'll just make up a costume and another one with masks and things.
Like the dude with his dong out in Teen Wolf.
There you go.
Yeah, yes. And it was so cold and miserable this Halloween for us, unfortunately. I hope it was better in Flint, Michigan.
I don't think it was better in Flint, Michigan.
Did?
Probably not.
But Owen didn't even dress up. We just bundled up. Calvin put on his Freddy Fazbear costume.
Yay.
Don't remember too many great costumes Halloween night, but the kids' school event, someone was Weird Barbie, and they looked really great. They did a really good job. And Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs star. Sorry, Eric, if I'm
it's gonna be my answer. Go.
He was Slender Man, and that shit was he's 7'6" and a beanpole, and him in the Slender Man suit was literally spooky. He could definitely be do the movie if they need him at some point. But
we're talking.
Oh, that was gonna be my pick for the best that I saw on the internet. I did see a really good one. Kayla and I were. I was Peter B. Parker from Spider-Verse, and Kayla was Gwen from Spider-Verse, Spider-Gwen.
Yay!
Those morph suits, so comfortable, so incredibly comfortable. They're great.
Love them.
A little Anyway, yeah, they're comfortable. Let's just say that. And
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Mine, because Peter B. Parker, I did the one from the second movie, from Across the Spider-Verse, where he wears the pink robe. So that was actually even more comfort. It was great. We went out, and I was able to pre-Halloween, so I was able to wear that actually out to the bar and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And still be pretty comfortable, even though the weather sucked. So, highly recommend that costume overall. No one called me Peter B. Parker though. Everyone just said Spider-Man. Even the kids who came. Yeah, I was hoping I had to get at least oh man, or even just oh Spider-Verse or something like that. But no, it was just all Spider-Man. Even the guy at Taco Bell, 2 a.m. after the bar was hey man, you Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But yeah, that was fun. I saw a really good because you stole my Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I did.
I saw a really good the Among Us kid dressed up in a blow up Among Us. It was good. It had a painted on face, and you could see it was a visor that the kid could see out and stuff, and it was pretty
fun.
Cool. It was just big and fat and cute. So that was the best in person one that I saw.
Nice.
Kayla, did you have a good one you saw either in person?
Well, I dressed up like Spider-Gwen. I saw a really good Ken. I actually had a patient on Friday who he walked in very Ken-like,
Nice.
He had the slick back hair and a gold hoopy earring, he was a fit dude, and tells me he went to Nashville and dressed up like Ken, and he was douchebag Ken with the fur coat, and he got a spray tan, and it was really good. He looked great. It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Yeah, and he had his friends, the other guys, dressed up like other Kens. So there was an Alan and a Fringe Ken. It was good.
So fun to play with.
I thought about doing Alan. I could have done a good.
Oh, Alan's so fun. It's good. Tomas,
would you dress up as?
What was your Halloween?
I went as Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows.
Hell yeah.
I went to a. Actually, I didn't go trick or treating or do anything for Halloween, so I was sick. but I went to a Halloween themed wedding. So over the weekend,
sounds really fun.
It was super fun, but I did not see Spider-Man when I was in New York, sadly. But
he was here.
But the cool thing was that the the wife and groom, or the bride and groom, whatever, my friends who got married.
The wife and groom, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they went as Gomez and Morticia, and they had their best man and maid of honor dress up as Pugsley and Wednesday. And they even, before their first dance, was like a choreographed like dance between Gomez and Morticia, like I guess from one of the movies with like the swords and all that shit. So that was pretty cool.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
sounds fun.
Apparently they practiced for like 8 months to nail that. So. And when they went to go throw the swords to them, I was so anxious. I was like, please don't drop the sword. It's like, but saw a bunch of costumes. There's some pretty decent ones. Jesus was at the wedding, so that one was pretty cool. And,
free wine for everyone.
The dude from Incubus was at the wedding.
And then, just your typical stuff. A couple of my friends went as Napoleon Dynamite and Pedro. And, I saw a couple Barbies. And one costume, we're not even sure it's a costume. Jackie just pointed it out. There was a girl who was dressed up like a stereotypical Jersey girl. So it was like, I don't know.
Jersey.
I mean, we were in Jersey, so I was like, I don't know if I can call that a costume. So
that was just Snooki.
Yes.
Oh, she's doing well. Old Snooki.
Halloweeny.
Good stuff. Yeah, I think it was a good Halloween. We got like a lot fewer kids than we normally get, so we have a giant bag of candy to.
Oh, we get nothing
to do something.
I live on a dead end.
We might just keep it till next year.
Yeah, candy lasts a real long time, right?
It can. Keep it in the fridge.
That's a big fucking bag. It's going in the closet,
huge.
I think. Yeah.
Take a little bit to work.
It'll get eaten at work.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not going to kill that candy, let's kill some of these bracket people.
Let's do it.
Here.
Good segue. Look at this, the segue king over here.
King.
The bracket refresh, guys. Let's do it. I'm gonna lose my voice recapping this, but for anyone who wasn't listening to the previous episode of the bracket refresh, here's a nice primer. So we elected 4 members into the Hall of Fame: Tony Stark, George Coztanza, Leslie Knope, and Sirius Black. Those were our finalists last time when we did the bracket of nonsense, and they have been enshrined forever in the Hall of Fame. We also culled the list by 4 members have been removed from the bracket completely. That was Bender, Bending, Rodriguez. Sorry, Tomas.
It's okay, man.
We lost Bender. Harry DuBois from Disco Elysium. If you don't know where Bender's from, Futurama, everyone. Cliff Booth from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was a tough.
Just replaced him.
And then Solid Snake, because I couldn't get enough of love for Solid Snake when we did the original bracket. So he left. We've elected 20 new entrants for the bracket. These will be the ones we will be adding to the bracket and forcing the removal of others. So the new entrants are Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, Zoro from One Piece, Ken from Barbie, Naru from Prey, Logan Roy from Succession, Thorfin from Vinland Saga, Charles Xavier from X-Men, Ted Lasso from Ted Lasso, John Wick from John Wick, Robo from Chrono Trigger, Ice King from Adventure Time, Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, 4, and 6, as well as Infinite Darkness, the one everyone remembers from Netflix, Fleabag from Fleabag, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, Rick Dalton from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Buggy the Clown from One Piece, Shawn Michaels from WWE, NoHo Hank from Barry, Evelyn Wang from Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Jennifer Walters from She-Hulk. An eclectic bunch, you might say. I guess should I go and just tell them the whole the people we'll be calling from the old bracket? Should I just list them all? That's a lot, guys. Or we're just gonna go around and start shooting them.
I'm looking at the list. I can do an easy one.
Like episode 94 or something.
Yes, if you want the entire bracket, there's a lot of them. So much. You want to start of killing one of these, or at least nominating one of them to be.
Yeah, I mean, he's my dog. I'll put him down. we're taking people off, right?
We're gonna at least nominate them. We'll have a discussion, and we're gonna say let's get that fucker off there.
All right, Hank Scorpio was a bit of a wild card last time. He didn't get much traction. I didn't feel like, I forget who he went up against in the first round, but I don't know. I just I can live without Hank.
Wow.
I feel like Shawn Michaels is my new Hank Scorpio for this go around. He's my new wild card. So.
I think there's a little more meat on the bone with Shawn, so I think that's a fair. I love Hank. Great, one of the best, one-off characters on The Simpsons, and we'll miss him.
He does a lot for a single episode.
Yes.
Still one of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons to this date. Homer, if you can kill somebody on the way out, that'd be great.
That's
good.
I'm kind of blown away that Hank is getting killed here. I won't argue. I know Kayla won't argue.
I got no comments. Just watching it unfold.
It's
I'm just trying to be nice.
You guys are so nice. Mike was so nice last time with the Cliff Booth. You guys.
It's a trade. It's a literal trade. The Cliff Booth one.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
Okay. Hey, you guys are being real altruistic here, and that's
awesome. Being nice.
Well, let's quit being nice.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There it is.
Mike's up.
Done with that.
All right.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Right, what do we got?
This guy's finished last.
I got a bunch.
Did we kill Sayori yet? Did we get rid of that character?
Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. I have Sayori marked here, so okay. Let's that's
Boom.
less.
Another one done.
That's less heartbreaking than Hank
she already killed herself. Oh,
damn.
I'm sorry, that was insensitive.
I mean, that's what happened, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, if I had to watch some videos on it, you guys do too.
Kayla, who you got?
Yeah, Kayla, you're next up.
Oh,
I'll make a sacrifice as well.
Wow.
I'll take Aloy off. It did. I don't feel like, to use Tomas's words, she got much traction.
Yeah.
First time around.
I was gonna ask that. I was just gonna suggest, because I didn't finish the second game, if that really elevated the character for you, and it doesn't seem like.
I liked the first one better.
Right. Okay. So I do not object to that.
Do I can respect the idea of, like, some of us, the horses that didn't run as hard, the last bracket. I
got new characters that I'm ready to
put them out to stud.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're tired.
All right. Wow, this
so long, Aloy. You'll be missed.
All right. That was a double pick, Aloy, in our last one, so that's fine.
Who else had Aloy?
I think I also picked Aloy.
That was like 3 years ago, Eric.
It might have been me or Aaron. It might have been a triple pick. I don't know. I like Aloy quite a bit.
I think you're right.
It was cool. Aloy's great.
Aloy's cool.
I agree that like the first game's better than the second, at least narrative wise. But wow, okay, that's fine. Hank Scorpio, Sayori, and Aloy. This is breaking my heart. At least 2 of them. Okay. Sayori was the only one that I had on my long list of highlights here that I wanted off.
Lowlights.
You guys are being real nice, so
We're making room here. Just got
man.
new people on the board.
Gotta make it cozy, cushy.
I'm gonna go with. I got 2 Game of Thrones characters here in my sights.
Hey,
okay.
Ooh. Which one?
Well, I got Arya Stark and I've got Tyrion Lannister, and
both fall off pretty hard.
Tyrion.
What did you say, Mike? What?
I also have Tyrion on my.
Okay, then maybe that says it. I mean, Tyrion really like wore his own ass late in that series.
He kind of did, man.
Whereas Arya
He also
progressively gotten cooler and kind of never didn't.
I thought Tyrion died as soon as he was in that crate.
As soon as they put him in that crate, buddy, you might as well just kept the fucking nails in that thing. Call it a day.
I was not a fan of Tyrion post that, which was like season 4 or something.
Fuck. All right.
I know that's Ryan's pick. It's Ryan's boy, and there's
He's
some
my
great
boy,
Tyrion
too.
stuff. There's some really good Tyrion stuff in there,
I'm
but
talking about a show with a lot of good characters in it.
yeah,
At least 2.
2 on the board.
All right.
I'd rather have Homeboy from House of Dragons on there.
Hell yeah.
Matt
I
Smith?
forget his name, but
No,
not Matt Smith. No, the crab catcher. Whatever. No, not.
Badly or
The king. I like the
Yeah.
King's
the OG
really good.
king.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking the dude who's falling
Hadley
apart the
or-
whole fucking first season.
Yeah.
He's got one of the names that sounds like the other names, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Arya better myself.
She stays, Tyrion goes. That's
I
fine.
don't really
Where they
like
both go?
anybody
Where they
by the
both?
end of that
You can have a
show.
twofer.
We'll see.
I don't
We
know.
might do another. I think we're going to do another round, right? Of
Yeah,
cuts. We've
Go.
got to make 16 total cuts, and we got 4.
Let's do it.
So if we could do like half today,
Right.
that'd be cool. You know?
I dig it.
Probably.
Hey, I
Tyrion.
show up to defend my
Insane.
folks.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, hell yeah.
So
Putting
far
Tyrion
we're
down.
cutting Hank Scorpio, Sayori, Aloy, and Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion Lancaster, baby.
Hell yeah.
Tomas, you started off round 1. Might as well start off round 2 of the cuts.
No, I started.
Yeah. Let Mike start.
No, go ahead.
I'm winging it. I literally just came in. I'm winging it. Like I've been
Okay.
sick all week. I did not prep. Although I do have a thought that's coming to mind. We got a lot of sword guys on this list.
Well, you know, sword guys. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, D brought some swords for sure.
I mean, I brought a sword guy too. I brought 3 swords to this party, man. Well, we got
I'm going first.
we got
Are you-
original big
got
sword.
one? Oh, guts.
What was that?
Yeah.
Made around.
I don't want to hurt Ryan that bad. I don't know. If I had to think of who he'd want more, I don't know. Maybe
Get rid of this Golden Kamui guy. Anybody even watch that show?
that guy seemed really cool.
He did seem really
cool.
So,
I'd be like Ryan myself the whole fucking series.
like my original thought was like get rid of all of Josh's characters, but I'm like, man, Josh got some good characters out there.
We got rid of the 2 oddball ones, man. We'll keep Mabel.
But Eric, how do you this Locke guy? You like him? You love him? You
I've
got
got him
shit,
highlighted.
Locke.
I've got him highlighted. He's my
I mean-
favorite character from maybe my favorite video game of all time. However, he's part of a giant ensemble. He's not a monolith. So I'm willing to lose Locke if we're saying it. If we're
I will
doing
make
it,
this. I'm gonna make this one argument for him. a lot of people that I've talked to have played Final Fantasy six. They usually main lock.
You're Final Fantasy sick. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people main lock. I'll tell you, he was the guy I had a Genji glove and an offering attached to. You know. So,
why did I bring this up?
He was the character that like I fell in love with the first. You know, he kind of starts the game off in a big way, and I did always really dig Locke. But I am willing to lose him. I do have him yellow highlighted on my long list of 16. It would feel real bad after I lost like Aloy and some others, but I'm not against it. I'm not against losing Locke. We got to lose a lot of characters here, so
that's true.
I'll do it. I'll red highlight him, which is what I've been doing here. And fine, that's Mike's pick, Locke from Final Fantasy VI.
Lock it in.
Ouch.
Rub it in. Kayla, I guess maybe you're next. We'll finish on Tomas. He gets to make the last.
Thank you. I'm gonna...
We still got this Buffy chick.
Willow Rosenberg. That is her name.
Damn.
Hey, I'm just going down the bracket and being like, do I know who that is? I don't really care about that person.
I mean, you're really murdering our queer representation on this list if you take out Aloy and Willow in one fell swoop.
Men fenders, men symbol.
Yes, someone hit the button, please. D's not here to hit the button.
I think Monkey D. Luffy is like A or whatever. He doesn't like fuck with either or. So
just the C.
Yes.
Whoa.
He's C-sexual.
He's C-sexual, man. Actually, no, he's the opposite. He don't like the C.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, he can't like go into the C.
No C for you.
Are you picking Willow as your pick, Kayla? Willow Rosenberg?
They are still on the board?
Yeah, Willow's still there.
On the board.
She's highlighted on my list, though.
Man, I don't...
I can name
That's
off
my
the other
additional
ones
one.
That's you? Okay, Willow. I'll just go ahead and red highlight there, and okay, done deal. We're flying through. I like it. I think we're making some good things, even though a lot of these cuts hurt personally and feel like attacks. Okay.
It's just called low-hanging fruit, bro.
I don't have a
kinda
connection
sucks,
to him.
right? Like, Gollum is a shit character.
Okay, so we got... Hold on. We
Is that Orion?
We got two Lord of the Rings. So we got Pippin and we got Gollum.
Pippin was Aaron's pick.
I guess Pippin sucks more than Gollum. You're right.
I would have chose Samwise.
I would have chosen about 30 characters from Lord of the Rings before.
Gollum.
Well, like Gollum's at least like top. Gollum might be top 10 in Lord of the Rings. I don't think Pippin's top 10.
We made some solid arguments too for the film adaptations.
Yeah, Gollum's got some.
He's a tragic character.
Yeah.
He's a deep cut.
He's an important character.
Maybe we don't fuck with either of them right now. We did mention Golden Kumai guy, Tokashiru, but he's cool.
Get rid of Mario.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, yeah. I honestly thought she was already gone. I thought we did that last time.
Yeah, I had Yennefer. So I'll just name who I have highlighted here. Maybe it'll make some decisions easier. I have Domon Kashu. I'm sorry, Tomas. Highlighted.
All right. I will say that if D was here,
but he ain't. Here, you're all alone, Tomas.
There's others. We don't have to lock it in after one pick here. But I've got Domon Kashu highlighted. I've got Arya Stark highlighted. I've got Gollum highlighted.
I'm Wang fanboy.
I've got Undyne the Undying highlighted. I've got Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Yeah, I can live without Undyne.
We're getting okay. Well, then maybe we don't have to go through the list. Undyne the Undying then. From Undertale. We hardly knew ye.
That game's old hat.
I did watch a very in-depth video on you, so I've given you the time you deserve.
I feel like there's better characters in that game too.
Let's get Mario off of there. Let's get a little
Mario.
little extra.
Mix it up. Get Mario out here. Put Sonic on.
I don't. Is Mario on here?
He is.
Yeah.
He's in the bracket.
He's OG triple O.
Do I not have Mario listed here?
He's at the top.
Did I miss Mario? Oh, yeah. Okay. I see him. I thought my list was fucked up. We're getting Mario out of here? One of the most iconic characters of all time?
Yeah. He had his shot.
Damn.
He was represented. I wanted to have him on there, and now he's gone. Get out of there.
Wow.
Robo's taking your spot.
Christopher Cross Pratt Mario?
Yeah, I don't know if we've had any additional lore and stuff.
Yo, Mario's about to have his best calendar year in a while, man. Fucking
I agree.
You got a new Mario game. We got fucking Mario RPG remake.
We had the Mario movie.
1,000 year
really well.
Mario movie. The fucking Mario Land theme parks.
You guys want to keep him, my guy?
I want to keep Mario.
Oh,
I didn't put my foot down on any of these others. I will put my foot down on Mario. I'm not even a fucking Nintendo
He's my
fan,
character.
but-
I'll keep him. Fucking.
Yeah. I just think if it's between fucking Mario and Yennefer of Vengerberg, I know who I'm picking. You know.
I still don't know who you're picking. So.
I picked Undying the Undying. We have axed Undying the Undying. So you have the final pick if we're only doing 8 today. Which I think
Okay.
You
I
as
think
in
that feels
Tomas?
good. Tomas, yeah. Tomas has the final.
I nominate
today.
Mario now.
If you also feel strongly about getting rid of Mario, then it'll come down to Kayla, I guess. Cause...
Nah. All right, whose feelings can I hurt? Eric, you love
Whoever you don't like on
you
there.
love Ripley, right?
I will argue for Ripley.
I'm joking.
I will take
or
you
not
down.
Rex.
I like Erdnot.
That's
He
what
was
I
not
like.
highlighted on my list.
I was
Do we
thinking
wanna-
about.
Go ahead, Tomas. Sorry.
I'm thinking about like the comment I made about swords earlier. I mean, Guts is an OG swords guy though. He's like OG big sword dude. Sephiroth is just kind of like riding off of his riz, and I mean Zoro's got 3 swords.
Some might say too many.
It's a lot of swords on the bracket right now.
It's not like Smash Brothers level of sword characters. We're
That's a
okay.
good point too. Yeah,
Alright.
we don't got Martha Roy on here.
gotta
I
say,
didn't
I
go
do
with
feel-
Frog. I went with Robo. You know.
I do feel a little better about Aloy now that I remember we're adding Naru to the list. So
Ooh,
that's a
good
good
point.
swap out. That's a good
Yeah,
swap
that
out.
is a good swap.
All right,
I like that.
That's fine. I feel a little
Yeah.
better about it.
That's how I'm trying to play him. Like looking at
We'll swap.
shit. I'm trying to do like things that are like in the same kind of like media as well. So like, all right, so we got Clem from The Walking Dead, and then we got Ellie from The Last of Us, and also we kind of like shit on Ellie last time towards the end, game 2, or at least
I didn't like
half
Ellie.
of
Mike
us.
doesn't like Ellie. You know,
I don't- I don't-
and
I do like. I don't know how to say it. I do like Ellie.
It's so hard to say. You know,
Let's get rid of Clementine.
I got confused. I got tongue tied. I'm sorry.
I think Clem's great. I like Clem a lot.
No, I'm just making parallels, man. Chill out. Don't worry.
They're
I'm
very
not-
similar.
You
No, I think
remember.
they're very similar.
The zombie
characters.
apocalypse
You
people.
said the name, Tomas. I'll make it so.
Yeah.
Do we love Mare? Still, we're still.
That's another one I was thinking about because like
Mare?
Mare was like a season in the sun, you know, kind of like
mhm.
she was big. She came. She
At her
did
time.
thing.
I think about Mare a lot still, guys.
Great show, man.
Kayla brought up Kate Winslet
Mare's
today at one point, and I
I
thought
think I
immediately
picked her in our like fucking Oscar draft or like our whatever the fuck we did. So
But we got Fleabag instead.
Fleabag's
that's
great.
true. That's true.
They're different though.
Fleabag
Yeah,
might
remember-
be a dark horse. Everybody.
Yeah.
The Lou Bloom was the
No, I
dark
mean like
horse last
that
time.
like she's got a shot. She got a shot
yeah.
at it.
Oh,
Remember how far Lou Bloom got last fucking bracket.
Lou Bloom is the shit.
The Lou Bloom and Onion. My God.
I think before we get to the actual bracket, Kayla will see Nightcrawler this time.
Who the fuck's Jolie Bindo?
Jolie Bindo's
Star
Knights
Wars.
of
the
the
Old
Old
Republic
Republic.
character, I
A
believe.
sword character, another sword character,
Lightsaber.
Yeah,
You know what? That's who I'm picking. I'm a sword character. It's Jolie Bindo.
I'm cool with that.
yeah. Jolie Bindo. From what
We have plenty of Jedi representation.
We got
do have
representation.
lots of, and I believe Jolie's very similar in a lot of ways to.
Yeah, we got
Ahsoka.
Anakin. We got Ahsoka. We got fucking Bindo over here. We ain't got no fucking Dash Rendar or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh yeah, Dash. We need some Dash in our life. Just a dash.
Get Bindo out of here.
All right, Jolie Bindo has been removed. So that's 8. I think that feels really good for now. We got to let D and Ryan make some picks. I think, seeing as we're murdering some of theirs and Aaron as well. So, in addition to removing Bending Rodriguez, Harry DuBois, Cliff Booth, Solid Snake, we have added to the cut list Hank Scorpio, Sayori, Aloy, Tyrion Lannister, Locke, Willow Rosenberg, Undyne the Undying, and Jolie Bindo. 12 have now been removed. We need to remove 8 more before we can add the 20 new ones. I think there's 8 cuttables still on the list.
I'm sure there are.
What do
They're
I
just a
have?
little more personal now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 still highlighted for my personal, like, I would be perfectly fine if these were cut. So I feel good. I feel good about that going
You got to
forward.
send me an updated document now, please.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Not like right this second, but
No,
With
I'm
the-
going to
the new entrance and stuff.
send it in the Discord chat right now. No, I'm not. That would mess up the screen. That's cool. So, the bracket of nonsense, we're refreshing it. We got a little further. That was episode 145.
Hell yeah.
We talked about Halloween. We talked a shit ton about Alan Wake 2, and I'm really happy about that. That was great. Spoilers for the end of the year discussion. It's going to get talked about again.
Yes. Yep.
Without a doubt. Episode 145. Guys, we read an email about Halloween from Tim in Flint, Michigan. Send more. machineofnonsense@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Whether you're from the Midwest or not, Halloween one is really good. I guess if you write something that's kind of urgent, something like holiday-like, I'm more likely to read it soon, I guess.
There we go.
That sense, because I've got emails from like several months ago that we got to get to, and I'll
We
get
got to do
to
another
I
mailbag.
promise. We do need to do a mailbag. Maybe that'll be 146. On the docket, though, we have to. Tomas preempted all of us, but we're gonna have our deep dive into our disc dive.
Hell yeah.
TM. Into Metal Gear Solid 1. Kayla's going to play that for the first time, and I'm going to watch and take notes. And I'm really excited for that. So that'll be coming up. We're almost up to episode 150, guys, and I want to do a streamed episode of Jackbox. We've got a bunch of Jackbox party packs, and I want to stream some Jackbox. It was just the 1-year anniversary of our 100th episode where we streamed, you got it, Jackbox. It was like 2 days ago. Was the anniversary of that, and thank you. I think we're up over like 5,000 streams at this point, something like that. I just checked it recently. It's great, guys. Thank you. I want to thank everyone out there. We're getting emails. Where people are checking out our stuff. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. We're all over the place.
Email give again. It to you.
The email again is machineofnonsense@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. We're do the like, subscribe, all those things. 5 stars. Do all those things too. That'd be cool. It gets us out to more people, and tell your friends. Do that. And
your enemies.
Yeah, tell them too. Because then maybe they'll become your friends.
Ooh.
Or more enemy. What's more like? More enemy? There'd be more animosity? I don't know where I'm going with it.
More human than human?
Yes. I've lost
blood feuds. is what that turns into.
Yeah, blood feuds. And we need more of those. We need more of those in the world. So give everyone the link to this podcast, and we'll have more blood feuds. Episode 145 is in the books. We refreshed the bracket of nonsense a little bit more. 8 more to go, guys. We are getting out of here, and we're saying goodbye.
Later.